tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Here's Mitchell. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Fires for 3. Booker no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Allen. Garland with the ball. Back to Allen. Here's Okoro, guarded by Durant. 4 on the clock. Garland for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on his squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Ayton. Here's Okogie. Lets the 3 fly. Ayton passes to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Now here's Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A., but Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Booker's got 6.
Nice bucket. Still, strange to go to the leaner with no one on him. That's just not an easy shot.
And another miss by Cleveland. The Suns have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Durant drives in. And Durant with the big finish.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Garland. Here's Mitchell. Oh, my goodness. How about that? And that one is hammered home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Here's Durant. Back to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window.
And finished off by Garland.
Oh, what a move by Garland. This dunk might make the rounds in the talk shows tomorrow.
Down low. And Ayton with the stuff.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Allen on the wing. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Garland, no good. The Suns leading.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Now here's Mobley. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Garland against Paul. Mobley on a screen. Pass to Okoro. Here's Mitchell. Drills the baseline jumper. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Nice touch on Mitchell's mid-range J. He gives it just enough to sink the shot.
Here's Booker. Not going to go that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Outside Garland. Allen a screen. Garland, the pass to Allen. Now Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Paul. Stolen by Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Okogie. For 3, Durant. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Phoenix Suns finishing the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix. The Cavs trailing. On the court right now, 2nd quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Garland. Pass to Allen. Just 3 to shoot. From deep, Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer though with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Now here's Booker. 11 points in the game. Fades. Connects from downtown. 14 points for him.
A reliable 3-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
Here in the 2nd quarter, a little over a minute of play. Pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Now here's Booker. 14 points for him. Hits the trifecta.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Mitchell. Back to Allen. Shoots over Ayton. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I don't know if he got in his own head.
Mobley outside. Left side Mitchell. Oh, denied by Durant.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
The kick out to Paul. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Pass to Okoro. Mobley, a screen on Paul. Garland for 3. And another miss by Cleveland. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the 2nd. Paul with it. 1:41 left to play in the 2nd quarter. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Here's Lee. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. They get it again. There's a minute 12 left to play in the half. Pass to Baisley. Back to Ross. 5 on the clock. Here's Baisley. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. For Cleveland, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. 51 seconds left in the second. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, throughout Caris LeVert's career, he's battled an array of injuries.
Well, it's inspiring that he's still here. Despite all the setbacks, he's still making an impact, wanting to prove that he belongs.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Here's Baisley. Outside Warren. Back to Biyombo. And he converts the layup. And the Suns lead by 19.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Who's watching here?
LeVert passes to Lopez. Osman on the wing. Fires the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Lee. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And he bangs it home with one hand.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Suns on top, running away with this one. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Ricky Rubio is out there with Caris LeVert. Then there's Cedi Osman. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 4. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now here's Warren. Let's go with a 3. No one near him. Osman with the bucket.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Phoenix calls timeout. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Phoenix has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Durant for 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
Garland for 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 10 to halt the run. Pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Now Garland. Paul with a steal. From deep. Can't hit that one. The Cavaliers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside for Mitchell. Here's Okoro. Now here's Garland. He's guarded by Paul. And here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
Mobley against Durant. Into the lane. Chalk up 2 there. Durant's got 9 points here in the second half.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Pass to Durant. 1:49 left in the third quarter here. Booker can't get it to go.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Paul. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Booker against Mitchell. Durant with a screen on Mitchell. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Booker's got 20.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. Here's the floater. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out to the wing. Durant with a screen on Garland. Paul for 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. 41 seconds left in the third. Garland against Paul. Mobley outside. Over to the wing. Paul against Garland. And he banks in the layup. Garland's got 6 points.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
There's a screen. For 3, Durant. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Outside Mitchell. He got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Phoenix. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Darius Baisley. Then there's Damian Lee. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's Ross in at the 2 guard. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Here's Lee from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Wade. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Right side, Rubio. It's LeVert on the wing. Lopez, the screen on Warren. And here's LeVert for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Lee. This one for three. Pass to Ross. Here's Lee. The three is up. To the wing on the left. From the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Rubio. Lopez with it. Here's Wade. Beyond the arc. He buries it from three.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Cleveland calls timeout. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Devin Booker.
What an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
In 2008, Kevin Durant ran away with the Rookie of the Year award. It wasn't even really close. And still, I'm not sure we realized what an all-time great he'd become.
There's the three. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And the shot is good by Garland. Turns out that Durant's rookie season was the worst of his career, Richard.
And he was fantastic that year. But within 2 seasons, he'd become the league leader in scoring. His rebounding would improve, and by then we knew we were watching a Hall of Famer.
Pass to Okoro.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Mitchell.
2 minutes.
Allen on the wing. 18 feet out. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
More than just a low post threat, Allen is also capable of connecting from the mid-range.
And it's Jared Allen with the foul.
Jared Allen.
That's his first foul of the game.
3rd team foul.
Booker against Mitchell. Right side Booker. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Paul with the bucket.
You can't let Paul get room to shoot from downtown. That's a recipe for disaster.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. They get it back. Mobley outside. Pass to Garland. The three. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Suns.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a huge performance it was for Kevin Durant.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Durant, the pass to Aiden. Back to Durant. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
South.
Garland against Paul. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shot.
figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the one. The wide open look here for Garland. Hands it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Garland surveying the D. Allen finds Garland. Wound up there for Allen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Conley for three. Traps in the tray. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Allen right side, uncovered. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
I see you, Jared. I see you expanding your game, broadening the horizons. Nice looking shot there, big fella.
Edwards with it. Now defended by Mitchell. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Okoro passes to Mitchell. Mobley is screened. It's up a three, and Donovan Mitchell hits from deep. Mitchell's got 5.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically...
Oh, he's a high flyer!
Oh, look at that elevation and throw that. Oh!
That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
Takes creativity and spontaneity. The ability to make it up on the fly, that's special.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Edwards inside. Garland with the rebound. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. He dishes it to Allen. Passes to Okoro. Mitchell against Conley. 6 to shoot. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Timberwolves trail. Edwards passes to Towns. Allen against Gobert. Towns kicks to McDaniels. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded and gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Here's Edwards. That one's not going to go. And Cleveland the other way now. Mitchell outside. Beyond the arc. And that one is off.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Edwards kicks to McDaniel to halt the run and finished off by McDaniel.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Stolen by Michael Conley. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 5. A 3 from Garland. Good work defensively by Conley. Timberwolves trail by 4. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Towns, the screen. For 3, Edwards. Stolen by Okoro. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
And Gobert kicks to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Such a wide open look. Garland's got the lead up to 8 now for Cleveland. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Edwards looking it over. Fires the 3. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger. And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Lets it go from deep. Mobley the pass to Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Conley kicks to Towns. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Mitchell dishes to Allen. It's deflected. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Conley. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Garland the pass to Allen. And here is Mitchell. Kicks it out to Allen. Wide open look. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Garland dishes to Okoro. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Allen. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Towns the pass to Edwards. McDaniels with the ball. Conley scanning the floor. Okoro with it. Mitchell outside. Mobley a screen on Edwards. Here's Mitchell driving in, and the shot goes in. Mitchell's got 19 points.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets, and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
And Edwards drops them both.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And staying with the play, Lopez.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Here's LeVert, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. Here's Gobert, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Launches the 3. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 5.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Wade finds LeVert. Lopez sets a screen for LeVert. Lopez outside. Here's Osman. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Wade outside. Here's Osman. Offline with his three. Now McDaniels. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Minnesota also making some changes. Rivers comes in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. Allen with the screen for Garland. They need this. Drills it from outside. He's got 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Launches a 3. They get it again. Gobert. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Towns wide open. That 3 off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
There's Garland. He feeds it to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Another 3 for Cleveland.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Towns dishes to McDaniels. The kick out to Towns. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
You know, with his three-point shooting and inside scoring ability, I think that's the key shot for Towns, the in-between mid-range shot, and he's pretty much unguardable when he's knocking that down.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Back to Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Allen's got the game tied up here for Cleveland. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Rivers passes to Noel. Back to Rivers. To the inside. Shots good by Noel. Noel's got 4 this quarter.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Garland kicks to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
A big man with a big finish.
Minnesota's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Towns, the pass to Noel. Rivers dishes to Gobert. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Mobley.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
There's 18 seconds left in the third. Mobley, a screen on Rivers. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And we're just moments away from the start. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. Edwards comes in for Rivers. And it's Mike Conley in for Noel. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move, right now. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Edwards with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Edwards drives in. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
There's Garland. What a terrific move that was.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Garland the pass to Okoro. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Mitchell driving to the basket. Allen's shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. The drive by Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Mobley.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And even though he couldn't get all of them to fall, he did make it a 2-possession game.
Garland dishes to Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. 6 points for Evan Mobley.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise. Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Edwards kicks to Towns. The pass to Conley. Towns, a screen on Garland. Back to Towns. Gobert in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Edwards from the arc. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Goes up again. Minnesota calls timeout. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. 6 on the shot clock. Prince finds Gobert. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Gobert's got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Mitchell against him. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
Gobert the pass to Edwards. Gobert with the screen on Mitchell. For three, Edwards hits it from three-point range. Edwards got 12 points now in the quarter.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
The three from Garland. It's off target. He is 4 of 9 from the field. Here's Edwards. There's the dish to Towns. The Cavaliers pull it in. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Garland attacking. The slam dunk by Garland.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Edwards. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
The team counts so...
The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult previous plays, being tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. The rule is confirmed. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking and the game continues on.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a three-point game.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
Garland kicks to Allen. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year. And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a three-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a three can tie it now.
Mitchell outside. To tie it up, here's Osman. He's off from three. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had. And
Brett, both teams tonight live by that mantra.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a time where we're going to get to the fourth quarter with the game, hopefully, that's pretty close. And who can get multiple stops? 1 or 2 in a row, 2 or 3 in a row. That might end up being the difference here, BA.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. Booker, the pass to Durant. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Edwards, Ayton with the defensive effort.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Nice shot by Okogie.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Now here's Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Here's Towns. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Phoenix on D. It's a three-point game. Edwards can't hit. It's Booker on the wing, covered by Towns. And it's slammed in by Durant.
That's impressive. Kevin Durant just getting up and throwing it down.
Stolen by Ayton. Here's Okogie. And that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Now here's Conley. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
We've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brett, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, BA, if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Booker against Edwards. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Outside Durant. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Durant for 3. Buries it from 3. Durant's got 9.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Outside Paul. Off target with the 3. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And it's McDaniels off the drive. 1:11 left now in the first quarter.
Suns foul. Second team foul.
And he drops it first.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniel.
He's perfect from the line this time.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their 2nd winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Here's Durant, and Durant slams it home.
And could you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
Conley passes to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Kept alive.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Back to Durant. And he can't jam it through. The Timberwolves trail. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Towns. And that one good. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
That's just Big Cat using his upper body strength to convert through contact.
Pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Eight seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Edwards, the pass to Towns. With one on the clock. And at the buzzer, count it.
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for him.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Suns ahead, leading by 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Pass to Okogie. Paul with it. It's Booker on the wing. Ayton, the screen on Edwards. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Paul. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. Lays it up and banks it in.
He's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Edwards for 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Ayton, the screen on Edwards. Edwards against Booker. To the middle. Okogie on the wing. Takes the 3. That one doesn't drop. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Edwards for 3. Here's Towns. Misses off the right iron. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Booker, the pass to Durant. Here's Okogie. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. From outside, off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Edwards, here we go. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Suns leading. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Paul. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Up top, Durant. He's got 11. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. Durant's got 14 points for the game.
How about those long strides, Durant quick in the open court and then right to the rim.
The kick out to Edwards. Timeout called the Timberwolves.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Lee. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. Make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Lee. Off target from outside.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Warren, the pass to Ross. Back to Warren. To the paint. Here's Baisley. And he throws it down with one hand.
Baisley playing with force. That's a big sign.
Here's Gobert. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Biyombo.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And so Gobert nails both of them.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And it's Ross on the drive. Here's Lee. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a...
The Timberwolves, 28.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Durant's shot is off.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
McDaniels can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Outside Edwards. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back. Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Gobert with it, now guarded by Booker. The kick out to Conley. Picked by Gobert. Conley, he's open. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Outside Booker. Here's a 3 from Paul. 6 to shoot. Booker against Edwards. Durant for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Durant with a screen on Edwards. The 3, Booker. Pure from three-point range. Booker's got 6 here in the quarter.
Want to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker? You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Shot is good by Edwards.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
It's Edwards on the wing. Launches a 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Durant's shot is off. Minnesota's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's McDaniels. There's the drive. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. McDaniels got 8 points.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And the Suns miss again. Minnesota in the lead. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Uses the glass on the layup. 10 points for him.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
The 3, Durant. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just can't find the bucket.
Conley passes to Towns. And stolen by Durant. Can they get it? Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Outside Conley. Takes a 3. Durant pulls it in. Well, the Suns shooting around 44%. Not bad. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Okogie. The 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's powered home by Towns.
It's just so great to see a big man busting up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move, wow, incredible.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Knocks down the triple.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Edwards against Booker. The fader. That one is off. He got it off in time. Can't get it to drop. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves, impacting the game in a number. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Minnesota. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Here's Durant. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Yeah, going to be tough for the defense to find a way to slow down KD. If he stays aggressive, it's going to be a big night.
The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Paul. From deep, Conley knocks it down from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Booker for 3. Nails it from 3. Booker's got 9 points here in the second half.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo! What a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. They set the pick. Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
And that's a 6'11" guy handling the rock. Coming off the pick, amazing skill level on Durant's part.
And Gobert with the stuff. That gives him a double-double.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Rebound Minnesota. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now. Conley on the attack. Can't hit from in close.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And there's the drive. And Booker with the jam.
And Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. From behind the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Suns have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Here's a 3 from Paul. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Durant with a screen on Edwards. Outside Durant. Paul for 3. The shot misses. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Right wing. Towns down low. It's covered by Ayton. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Highlight reel dribble move. And then the athleticism takes over. Woo!
Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there. Showing all the skill. Pass to Durant. 4-3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Noel. He's guarded by Paul to the right side. Here's Towns. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
For a spindly guy, Durant has such great body control. Hard not to foul him when he carves his way in that deep. The team struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Timberwolves.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Ayton, the screen on Edwards. For three, Booker drains the triple.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll with his size and speed. He can be very dangerous in these sets.
Here's Noel. And they recover it. Goes up again. No good there. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barrett.
teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, Kevin Durant is used to absorbing contact on the way up, and when he's this deep, it really puts the defense in a bind.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Now, here's Garland from outside the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre. Paul with the ball. Garland picks him up. Paul with the ball. Inside, Okogie. Mobley with the rebound. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Great, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
Here's Okogie. Off target from outside. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Garland dishes to Mobley. Allen outside. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Allen. Passes it to Okoro. The three from Garland. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Mobley outside. He kicks to Okoro. It's Allen on the wing. Cleveland moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. And here's Garland for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Durant attacking and finished off by KD.
It is unfair that a 7-footer can be that smooth, that agile off the bounce. Kevin Durant doing some nice work.
Now, here's Mitchell. Now the pass to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Another miss by Garland. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise. You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Booker. Following the score by Cleveland. Ayton kicks to Paul. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
For 3, Mitchell. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:11 left here in the first quarter. Booker against Mitchell. Booker the pass to KD. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, the ability to score without being the primary ball handler, right? Kevin Durant can catch and shoot as well as anybody in the league.
Mobley outside. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, that's the moneymaker. right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Mobley sets the pick for Garland. The three ball hits the three-point bomb. Garland's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Durant. He has 7. And then Durant with the dunk.
That's about positioning and length, and Kevin Durant gets up and is ready for the throwdown.
Mobley up top. Over to the left wing. Outside Garland. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And so it's Phoenix heading to the bench with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. Now, here's Garland. Allen, a screen on Paul. Garland, the slam dunk by Garland.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out of pick and roll.
Indoors, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
And it's Paul penetrating. Durant wide open, he fires. They get a hand on it. Paul kicks to KD. Sinks the triple. KD's got 12 points in the game.
We are talking about one of the greatest scorers in the history of NBA basketball. Kevin Durant doing some work right now.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Booker against Mitchell. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Misses the 3. Suns leading by 6. Paul looking around. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Pass to Okogie. Lets it go with the 3. Ayton kicks to KD. And another shot, and he sinks the layup. KD's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
For 3, Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. The dish to Okoro. Allen passes to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Allen's shot is off.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 9. Offense has become a focal point in the NBA. We know that. And Doris, is there a place still in this league for defensive specialists?
Undoubtedly, Kevin. Look no further than the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton II played that role to a hilt. He made the difference between winning and losing when it mattered most. Elite perimeter defense is always in demand.
Durant. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
1:32 left to play in the first half. Allen. And that time, also a missed shot. Suns leading by 13. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks. Now Lee, after Karis LeVert missed from long range. Lee dishes to Biyombo, and then Biyombo with the dunk.
Well, showing off that athleticism is Bismack Biyombo. That's an easy one.
51 seconds left here in the second. And it's LeVert missing. Suns have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. They set the pick. Pass to Lee from deep. That one, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio.
And just very little chance of that pass finding the target from that distance.
So it's Phoenix now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Lee kicks to Ross. Over in the corner, Warren drains the three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 18.
T.J. Warren has proven that he's willing to step out and make threes. That corner is a sweet spot.
Looking to end the run. Connects from three-point range. Osman's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
All right, Dave, thank you. And
32, the Cavaliers. 17.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And Doris looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Rubio, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And after playing 34 games with the Cavs, Ricky Rubio suffered an ACL tear that ended his 21-22 season.
It was heartbreaking, Greg, because Rubio was off to an incredible start. He was averaging 13 points, 6 assists, and 4 boards. And he was proving to be an integral part of what had been a Cavaliers revival.
Now here's Booker. He's got 12. Here's KD. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And so Allen will bring it up now for Cleveland. It's an 18-point game. Down low, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
If you're going to roll as the screen setter, as Evan Mobley does there, you got to be able to catch and finish. He does just that.
On the wing, Booker. Fades away. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And here's Booker following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Here's Durant. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
The to-do list when you're trying to guard Kevin Durant is long, and he's used that added strength to power through contact.
Doris, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
I think he is, Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness, because when Kevin Durant is done and you consider the combination of his handle, his shooting, and the size, we've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him.
Ayton the screen. KD with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
For three, Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Garland against Booker. Loads it up there for Mobley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Mitchell left side. Allen outside. Garland against Paul. Good work defensively by Paul. Suns leading by 18. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Booker outside. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. For three, Booker.
Boy, the instincts on the defensive end are impressive for Evan Mobley. The timing and footwork is outstanding.
There's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. There's the screen. Lee dishes to Biyombo. Kicks it to Ross. Clock at 6. Biyombo, the pass to Ross. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Warren with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio. Rubio against Warren. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Here's Osman. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Osman's got 6.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Rubio. Here's Wade. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Suns leading by 16. Lee outside. He kicks to Ross. Over in the corner, Warren. There's Lee with the 3. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Phoenix. He has really...
Ladies and gentlemen, your son,
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got Caris LeVert. Also Ricky Rubio's out there. And it's Lopez in at the center. Now here's Rubio. And there's the pass to Lopez. Back to Rubio. Shot clock at 6. Here's LeVert. The fader. No good. Shot missing. Now here's Lee. They set the pick. Fires from deep. Baisley, good. Baisley's got his first 2 points.
This is something Baisley must hone. When he's scoring inside at a good percentage, what a bonus.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And here's Booker following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Lets the three fly. Kicks it out to Paul. Stolen by Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
Outside, KD. And stolen by Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Now here's Durant. And he's good on the 3-ball. KD's got 27 points.
You allow Kevin Durant space from 3, he will make you pay.
For 3, Mitchell. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Just tremendous range already. What a floor spacer Booker is at such a tender young age.
Here's Mitchell. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 game decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Durant with the screen on Mitchell. And Booker kicks to KD. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, you see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
KD against Mobley. From downtown, another 3 for Phoenix.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Here's Mitchell driving inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Shooting for Cleveland.
It's on Kevin Durant.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Now here's Paul. There's the pick. For three, Durant. There's the triple. And Okoro pulls it down.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Mobley finds Garland. 6 to shoot. Another shot to the paint. Okoro, and the layup's good off the glass.
That's what you call a whatever it takes mindset. Okoro finds his way to contribute night in and night out.
Durant sets a screen for Booker. Fader on the way. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Now Mitchell. From deep. No good that time. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg.
Richard, both great passing squads, two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
It's a beautiful brand of ball for sure. Just a joy to watch. And the Cleveland starting five. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. And he makes a first.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Edwards against Mitchell. McDaniels from long range. The rebound by Allen. Conley against Garland. Puts up a 3. And no good. And Minnesota will come the other way.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Towns a screen on Mitchell. Edwards for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Garland for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Garland's got 5 points. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Okoro. McDaniels covering. Back to Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Just over a minute and a half in. To the left side wing. Towns for 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Mitchell finds Allen. Outside Mitchell. Mobley on a screen for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Outside Conley. 3-pointer. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavs have gone 1 for 3 so far. Garland against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Garland. From deep. Rebound Minnesota. Right side Conley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Even though Conley is older, he's still really fast, using that speed well to draw the foul on the drive.
The Cavs trailing. Outside Mitchell. Here's Mobley. His shot that time not on target. And some solid defense from Towns. The kick out to Edwards.
2 minutes.
The second effort. McDaniels from long range. Goes back up. Towns with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Towns gets the bucket.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Pass to McDaniels. To the wing, right side. Towns into the lane, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
The three from Mitchell. McDaniels with the rebound. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Gobert, and the layup falls.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Cleveland calls timeout. Cleveland has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Edwards against Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mobley's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
You give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Outside Edwards. Going in. Oh, sensational! What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. The three from Okoro. He drops it from range.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at, finding ways to get his guys good shots.
Edwards finds Towns. Here's McDaniels. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. The T-Wolves on top. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves. Here's Conley. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Gobert, the 3. And there's Towns on the assist by Gobert. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
Ah, the versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Here's Garland. Mobley, left side. Back to Garland. Now a timeout called by Cleveland. Well, Richard, as a former player yourself, what's your take on stars demanding trades and jumping around the league so much?
It's tough because I've seen the other thing happen to stars. Blake Griffin re-signs with the Clippers. They show him videos of putting his jersey in the rafters, and then he's traded a year later. So I think everybody has to figure out what is best for them, but you also have to try as an individual and as a professional to fulfill your obligations. And I think trades can be someplace in the middle of that.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. And here's Edwards outside. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. Here's Mobley over Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You got to be excited about his future.
And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Over Mitchell. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Outside Garland. The 3 ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Edwards with it, now guarded by Mobley. Towns passes to Gobert. Here's Noel. Back to Gobert. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Edwards can't hit. Edwards gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Pass to Okoro. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes. Okoro's got 6.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
Edwards finds Towns. Got a piece of it. Pass to McDaniels. From downtown. Another miss by Minnesota. The Cavaliers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Now Allen. And here's Garland. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And they're pushing it up. And he's going for the lob. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
And Minnesota calls time here. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Edwards against LeVert. Outside Edwards. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Towns against Rubio. Pass to Lopez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's LeVert, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Wade. Lopez, the screen on Towns. Wade misses. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Inside. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Rubio. Pass to LeVert. Back to Osman. There's the triple. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
They get it back. Here's Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Cavaliers with a rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Here's Wade. That'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Cleveland.
Let's hear it for the Timberwolves.
And if you just join it in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Evan Mobley really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Caris LeVert is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Cedi Osman. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 4. LeVert passes to Lopez. Here's Wade. Outside Rubio. Pass to LeVert. And stolen by Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Now here's Gobert. And the Timberwolves call time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Conley with the ball. Gobert with a screen on Garland. Outside McDaniels. Off the mark there with a three. The Cavaliers leading. And stolen by Edwards. Fires the three. Sinks the tray. Edwards has got 5 points in the quarter.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Garland, pass to Mobley. Mitchell against Edwards. Outside Garland. And he drives in. And finished off by Garland.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Cavaliers shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Garland against Gobert. Stolen by Conley. To the paint. McDaniels, that's good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Minneapolis. Edwards against Mitchell. Some solid defense from Edwards. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. McDaniels with it, picked up by Allen. Conley against Allen. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Towns. This for the tie! The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Garland. Allen a screen. Lets it go from deep. Garland, no good. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Towns. Great D that time from Allen.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Offensive board. Mobley. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots. Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Mitchell. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. Edwards against LeVert. Shot clock at 6. Rubio passes to LeVert. Over Edwards. And another miss by Cleveland. And the Timberwolves with possession. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Pass to Towns. Here's the 3. Doesn't go for him. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Here's Lopez. And some solid defense from Towns. Edwards with it. Now Rubio defending. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And there's the whistle. Foul on the Cleveland Cavaliers. And both free throws good for Edwards. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Rubio against Conley. Pass to Wade. Osman on the wing. Jacks up a 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
And that one falls for Towns. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. With the drive. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Robin Lopez for the Cavaliers. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Allen in the high post. Pass to Okoro. Garland with the ball. Allen with a screen on Conley. Back to Okoro. He gets it up. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Anthony Edwards has been on display. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Sinks it from distance.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Garland for 3. Fires in the triple.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Edwards, the pass to Conley. Towns, a screen on Garland. The 3, Conley sends it home from three-point land. And the Timberwolves lead by 6. Allen a screen. Garland for 3. Outside for Mitchell. Fires the 3. Pass to Okoro. Mobley outside. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Cleveland calls timeout. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He asked his players to really push the tempo. He wants to see quicker transition into the open court so they have a chance to score before the defense can set up. Trying to use their speed to full advantage, guys.
And Allie thanks Gobert. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Cleveland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Garland, the pass to Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Allen. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. It's Edwards with a drive.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
Cleveland now, time running out. Garland for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Pass to Okoro. Conley against Garland. For 3, Allen. Edwards pulls it in. And And there's 1:38 left to play in the fourth quarter.
You want to talk about length? Gobert's arms go on forever. A major threat for putback slams.
And here's Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. Here's Mitchell. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Conley passes to Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. It's Edwards on the wing. This one for three. And another three for Minnesota.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Mitchell with the ball. Towns covering. Mitchell against Conley. Mobley, a screen on Conley. Back to Okoro. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 16-7 run. Conley goes in. That one goes. Count it. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Edwards. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And
Looking to leave town on a winning note tonight. So Phoenix will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. They get it back. Paul passes to Durant. And the Suns call their first time out of the game. This contest has the potential, Clark, to be very exciting. Two teams that can really run up and down the floor and run up the scoreboard.
Yeah, you know, if one of these teams gets really rolling, Kevin, they might be able to take advantage of this one, but I agree with you. When you talk about these teams, I'm anticipating and even hoping for tons of lead changes.
Edwards finds Gobert and slam dunk by Gobert.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. His three-pointers off the mark. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in-the-gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Back to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Booker outside. Passes it to Paul. And the 3 off target. The Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Edwards drives in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Outside, KD. Paul outside. Durant sets a screen for Paul. Back to KD. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
Here's Conley. Takes it off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Okogie. Booker looking around. Paul passes to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
Oh, here's Edwards. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
KD passes to Booker. Back to KD. The dish to Ayton. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Towns gets to Conley. Back to Towns. Towns, the screen. Here's Edwards. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Right side Durant, stolen by McDaniels. He gets it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those...
Oh, what a play! Woo!
We got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
For 3, Booker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Towns, high post. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by KD. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting... And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Now Towns. Back to Gobert. Here's McDaniels, and there's the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. McDaniels got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves. Ayton a screen on Edwards. For 3, Booker. Suns keep it alive. Kicks it out to Paul. Outside, KD. Over in the corner, Paul. Here's Ayton. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniel.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Towns kicks to Gobert. Back to Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got the lead back up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
Durant in the corner. Good on the triple. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter. Clark, of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach. But point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
Edwards drives in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
And, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. To the middle. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Phoenix calls timeout. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Suns trail by 6. Craig sets the screen for Lee. Craig down low. Towns on him. Up top, Warren. Back to Biyombo. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
From deep three-point range. Poked away. Minnesota leading by 6. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Lee outside, and the 3 ball is good. Lee's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Outside, Edwards. No good on the last second attempt there.
Really good.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Outside Durant takes the three. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. Edwards kicks to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Back to Gobert. Lays it up off the glass. Gobert's got 8.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Booker, no good. Minnesota leading by 7. Conley, the pass to Edwards. Outside, Towns. Conley dishes to Towns. Count it. 8 points for him.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Shots good by Durant.
What a unique combination of height, athleticism, and ball skills. Durant can make some unbelievable finishes because of it.
Towns in the corner. Edwards looking it over. An easy 2 points on the layup. Edwards got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Stolen by Conley. Launches it. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Ayton sets the pick for KD. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
KD a screen on Edwards. And here's Booker from the arc. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Gobert finds McDaniel. Back to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. And the Timberwolves call time here. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. He can't get that one. Towns with the defensive effort. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
To the left wing for three, Okogie. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's McDaniels and the pass to Gobert. This one for three, and taken away by Paul. Outside, KD. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Edwards inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And so it's Minnesota, 13 points up at the end of the period. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Serve them up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the one. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Paul surveying the floor. Takes a three. Kicks it out to Booker. Ayton a screen on Edwards. Pass to Paul. Just 4 to shoot. A three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's McDaniels. Takes it inside. And finished off by McDaniel.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect. Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Out to the right wing. That's a 2 from Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And the Timberwolves lead by 17. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. The 3 from KD. And the Suns miss again.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns trail by 17. He kicks it to Paul from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Edwards passes to McDaniels from past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, the man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Outside Edwards. There's the drive. That shot off the mark. Good D by Booker.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Paul with the 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Conley dishes to Gobert. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. A deep 3 from Durant. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Edwards drives in and finished off by Edwards.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Okogie for 3. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards kicks to Towns. Passes it to McDaniels. 3-pointer. Gobert trying to get open. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 10 points here in the second half.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Minnesota.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Rudy Gobert.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Conley's shot is off.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Booker fires from way outside. Leaps for it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. To the wing right side. Towns for three. That shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Ayton. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were...
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for...